Prince. Just speaking to him then, Dean, as well, you can see yourself that was quite an intense moment.
I know, yeah. I swear I had tears to my eyes as well. Listening to him was so inspirational as well. He's an inspiration, that man. Like, yeah, fair play to him.
Anyone to deal with what he's done through and come through it the way he has, you know, he's a touching story.
With this boxing, like, you know, like, you hear so many stories, and like all over the world, like it's a small world, like where boxing is concerned, and everybody has a story. Like, there's always a story. I've many of them, you know, and I've globetrotted around the world. Like,
you've got many a story.
Many, but you know, I've only got a short story for you tonight, and here at the York Hall, and it's been good, you know, watching Ian Weaver and Prince. It finished off the night with a bang, you know, and it was really enjoyable night, and I'm looking forward to my next fight now, you know.
Yeah, again, just to touch on Ian Weaver a little bit, great performance from him, third fight. He looks very accomplished, doesn't he?
No, he has. He's come a long way, you know, and being in America and knocking out fellas in the early rounds, and having a tough, undefeated kid in there tonight. He is, and how far he's gonna go, because that was a good kid that was tough and strong and didn't want to lose. And what he did tonight, like, was good. Like, he really impressed me, you know.
Let's come back onto you a little bit. I think you've been very unfortunate. I've seen you fight on Box Nation probably a year ago now. I saw your own corner throw the towel in. I thought it was a bit strange. I then saw you fight Carson Jones. In my opinion, I thought you won the fight. I said this to you on the camera at the time. Many people did. Just controversy seems to follow you about a little bit, Dean.
Yeah, I know it's unfortunate, this, like, and listening to Prince in there, like, if everybody obviously wanted to, like, throw in the towel and give up, they would, you know, just then. But I have that fight in me, and the never say die attitude, just to keep going, just believing and aim for the sky. Those are his words, you know. I just have that in my own head, aim for the sky, because
did that have an effect on you, that when he said that?
It did, because, like, I really believe it. Like, if you keep going and aim for the sky, like, it's gonna happen, because, like, if you put the hard work in, it will happen eventually. Like I had a couple of bad decisions, like, in the past, like, and I wanted to redeem myself. I wanted to get on Sky Sports and show the British public and the people that I can mix it with the best in the world, and I did that when I fought Carson Jones, and I thought I did more than enough to win that fight, you know, and I thought that would actually put me on the stage then to get more big fights, but it didn't, and it kind of made me people a bit more worried about me, you know, because you can see through the losses and see the performance that I did against Carson Jones. But now I'm happy to get back in there in November. I was supposed to fight in October, but it never happened. It got pushed back to November, so I'm looking forward to getting back in the ring now in November, you know. Bradley Skeet, he's getting ready for the big fight against Colin Lyons, and me and him are gonna work together. I think it's going to be a great sparring for both of us, you know. He's fighting for the title, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So yeah, that'll push him on to win the title, and obviously it'll keep me sharp for my next fight, you know.
Not only did you, in my opinion, beat Carson Jones, that was given a draw, you saved the show. A lot of people forget that. You stepped in at the last moment and saved a show. 9-10 other athletes probably got paid their full wages because you did that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, obviously, it happened to me last week. Like, Mickey Elliott had someone pull out, and he had a big ticket seller, and he rang me and asked me would I do an exhibition, and I said, I was on the sofa, I was just after finishing my dinner. I said, no problem, Mickey, I'll come down and say, look, you know, because the kid, like, he's had that training 6 weeks, he had no opponent, so I just had to get down there and doing.
Is that for Craig Wyatt?
Craig, yeah. So just gone down, and I don't know Craig. He's had to be training hard for 6 weeks. It's best to get him out, get him doing something, because all his fans was there, and it'd be a real shame if he didn't have it, like, get in the ring, you know, and feel that, because all his fans was there, would have letting himself down and letting the fans down. That's what it's all about, the fans, you know, because they pay the hard-earned money to come and watch us. So we want to put on some sort of show for them when they arrive, you know.
Do you think maybe you've let yourself down with your attitude to training in the past, Dean? Do you think you could be more dedicated as a boxer and live the life a little bit more?
Yeah, I do. Like, I do that. I do. Like, you know, when I was in America training hard, and then when I come back, I thought it was gonna be easy. You know, I thought these domestic level fighters wouldn't, you know, and then I got complacent, and I wasn't like living the life the way I was when I was in America, in the work hard all the time, training every day, just living the life, you know. I come back and I thought it was going to be easy. I beat up like I've been up American and sparring in LA, you know, I was sparring with the best in the world, Manny Pacquiao, Ortiz, all them guys. So I thought it was going to be pretty handy, and I let myself down like a couple of times, but you know what I mean. I learned from that now, and I want to regroup and build myself back to the top and get up in the mix. Then hopefully I can get some big titles in the future, you know.
Listen, November is another step in the right direction. I know you're working with Mickey Elliott now, and I don't think he's had a fighter. No disrespect to the boys, he's good. Maybe as experienced and as good as you at the level you are at, you know. So you're still live, you're active. So it'll be interesting to see. Not disrespecting, I know he's got some great prospects and some other guys, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he does with you, how he pushes you, you know.
I respect that, James, a lot, and I'm just looking forward to getting out there, just showing everybody that Irish Lightning is here to stay. You can follow me on Twitter at BOXER Byrne.
I already follow you on Twitter.
No, I know, I'm just telling the people. Get me on Twitter at BOXER Byrne, you know, and now you're always tweeting me and that. And yeah, tweet me in a link with Prince.
I will, yeah, I'll send you that.
Lovely, sweet. Yeah, thanks, James. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your time. We look forward to seeing you in November. As I know that we'll be there to see you in action, mate. So keep doing what you're doing and keep focused, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I will do, mate. Definitely, for sure. iFL London.
This is James HELDER with Dino Byrne for iFL London. Thank you.
Thanks, James.